Welcome to Cheap Joe's Art Stuff. My name is Julie and I'm here to impart some knowledge to you today via a 2-minute art tip. And today's tip actually comes via a friend of mine. His name is Harley Brown and he is a very, very amazing pastel painter. Does portrait work and all kinds of different stuff and absolutely astounding. And I was kind of rereading this book of his that I always thought was just kind of remarkable for his ability to cover a large breadth of subjects in a very concise way. So his book is called Eternal Truths for Every Artist, and it's stuff they should have taught you in art school, but they generally don't. And one important thing that he talks about that I just absolutely love is knowing when it's time to stop. Like knowing when there's no need to go any further and that you run the real risk of diminishing the piece overall by adding more and more stuff. And some of what he says about that I think is fascinating, and that is, did you say what you needed to say in the piece? Like, have you conveyed to the viewer what it was that you wanted to convey? If so, then stop. There's no need to keep rambling on like I am now. Then will making another mark or adding another passage or additional color make the piece any stronger? If not, then you're pretty much done. So, you have to be able to evaluate and see if that's actually going to work or not. Then sometimes it's hard to see whether you've accomplished all your goals when you're in the midst of it. Sometimes when you're in the trenches, it's hard to be objective about it. And it's good to take a step back and evaluate the piece overall. So maybe it's putting it aside for a couple hours. Maybe it's a couple of days, maybe it's weeks to decide whether this is all that you needed to say, if you feel like what you wanted to say was communicated effectively and concisely and stuff like that, before you officially sign off on it and let it go live its life. So think about all those things when you're working, and refer to your sketches and kind of keep in mind, maybe even jot some notes in the margins about like what your goals are for a particular piece, what it is that you're trying to say. When you get there, stop and then smile and then be happy. So I hope these tips are helpful, and I know Harley's wisdom has always been really, really helpful to me, and hope that you enjoy.